Good morning. It's day 16 of the Lose to Win Total Mind Body Wellness Challenge. It's Wednesday, hump day, the third day of me getting cardio back into my routine. And when I say cardio, I mean I've committed to doing at least 3 miles a day. And let me tell you, it's hump day. I was sore this morning. I was tired this morning. I did not want to come out here this morning. I'm not in the pavilion because I guess they ready to open up again. So they put the benches back in there and they took my workout spot. So here we are. But like I was saying, I woke up this morning. I had every excuse. I came up with every excuse and I turned those excuses to reasons as to why I could take a rest day today. Now, it's always okay and it's always good to listen to your body and to not overexert yourself or overwork yourself. However, I know my body and my rest day was set for Sunday. And I knew deep inside that all the reasons / excuses I had this morning of not wanting to get out here were just that, excuses, because I was sore, because I had put in work. But then I started thinking about life and the journey you go on and anything that you want and anything you're striving for. There's going to be days, you know what? There we go. There's going to be days where you don't feel like it. You don't feel like getting up. You don't feel like putting in the work. You know, you don't feel like it's worth it. You know, when it's weight loss, when it's a weight loss journey, you may step on the scale and not see the changes that you want to see in numbers, right? So it discourages you. You know, if it's a business, you may not get the sales that you want. You may not get the views that you want. You may not get as many clients as you want, customers as you want, and it just discourages you. However, you got to look at these things that get you down, these obstacles that you face, these feelings of just not feeling it today. You got to get those in check. And like I spoke on yesterday, you got to watch your mouth and the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you talk about yourself to others. This morning, I decided I was going to get up, and because I was tired, I said, ooh, look at that hole. Y'all, it'll be all right. Because I was tired, I said, I'm just going to meet my commitment. I'm going to do my 3 miles, right? 3 miles. The day before, the first day, Monday, I did a little over 3.75, 3.8, something like that. Yesterday, I did almost 5. So today I said, you know what? I committed to 3. I'm going to keep my commitment. I'm going to stay consistent. I did not want to come out. And as I was going around, like I say, I jog about 75% of this lap. Let me show you all this lap. So let's see. See this trail behind me? It goes around. And it goes around that into the woods. And you come out over there and it takes you back to the street right here. So like they taught us back in high school or even middle school, they say to walk the curves and run the straights. So I walk what's equivalent to one curve and I jog the rest of the way. 3, 2 straights and a curve. Even though this curve, I wish I could flip the screen. Oh, I can. I'm being extra difficult. You see, it goes around there. It goes into there. Around the bend, back to the street. This is what I walk. This is my break. Then I get here and I get to jogging again. You see, so I was thinking about life, and I was thinking about the fact that sometimes you won't feel like it, but there's power in consistency. There's power in your words. There's power in your thoughts. I realized when I got to my last stretch, when I got to the corner, and every time I was coming up my last straight stretch, I would feel my legs getting tired. And I would start thinking of how sore they were. And I would start thinking of how I could just stop. I could just stop right now and walk a little bit. It's not going to do any harm. That's okay. I'm still out here. And then I realized that's exactly what happens in business, in life, in friendships, in relationships when you're striving for goals. You get to a point where it's just hard. And you start telling yourself it's okay to stop. It's okay to slow down. And in fact, sometimes it may be. But it's also okay to push yourself. It's also okay to test your limit. When it comes to something positive, when it comes to a goal, if you are used to going 3 weeks before you slow down or stop, try pushing yourself past those 3 weeks. Get to that fourth week and see. Whether it's 3 months, whether it's 3 weeks, 3 months, whether it's a year, you know yourself. You know when you start to falter. You know when you get to a point where you feel like you want to give up. And the key is to keep going, is to push through, to stay consistent, to keep your mind in the game. I had to tell myself, go, you got this. And I heard it in my head. You know, I had to surrender. And I started saying these affirmations. I surrender to wealth. I surrender to success. I surrender to divine timing. And I started saying it in my mind, and then they started coming out of my mouth. And I realized it started hitting me every time I got to that last stretch. And that's the thing. You never know when that last stretch will take you to your goal. You never know what's on the end of that last stretch. So you got to push through. You got to get over those humps, those obstacles in your mind. And it starts with a decision to change, a decision to make a difference, a decision to commit no matter what. If you haven't read the book by Lisa Nichols titled No Matter What, I strongly urge you to read that book. Never give up. Keep going. Push yourself past your limit. Push yourself past your limit. Push yourself past your negative self-talk. Past to the point of no return. And you need to get to the point of no return in a positive way. You got to get to a place where whenever that thought comes in your head that you can't or that you want to stop, you keep going. That's what you strive to get to. And there's going to come a point that once you get there, you'll see things that you've been manifesting start unfolding and start falling into your lap. As though, as though it's easy. And then when you remember the times you wanted to stop, you're going to thank yourself. You're going to pat yourself on the back. You're going to give yourself a high five. You're going to have that glass of wine. You're going to take that shot of tequila. Whatever it may be that gets you going, that how you congratulate yourself, that is what you're going to find yourself doing. Congratulating yourself for not stopping. And that is the message for this morning. You got to push through it. You're going to go through a lot. You're going to meet a lot of obstacles. But as long as you keep going, you will grow. And as long as you're growing, you're going to get to a place where you're glowing. You're going to start glowing consistently. It's going to be a radiant light coming off of you where no one can tell you nothing in a good way. All right, so I want y'all to keep that. I want y'all to share that, and I want y'all to use that. Tell someone keep going this morning. And yeah, good morning. What's up? What's up? What's elevating you today? What's elevating you to keep going? What's pushing you to keep going? That is what you keep in mind. Once you make your goal, your mission, what you're striving to achieve bigger and greater than the little obstacles, the big obstacles, the whatever size obstacles that you will encounter on your way to your goal, once you make your goal bigger, then nothing will stop you. Nothing will stop you. Just keep your eyes on the prize, tunnel vision, and you got to talk nice to you. Talk nice to yourself, all right, y'all? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. I did my 3 miles that I committed to, so I'm about to head in after some ab workouts. So y'all be great today. And as always, have a blessed and productive day.